Alright, it's the R, man. 1 R, 2 L's. You know. So, I just really want you to pick your hard. Like, life is hard. But you gotta pick your hard. But life only has to be hard for a little while. Or it can be hard the rest of your life. And here's what I mean. Pick your hard. Like, you can stay in the life that you're currently in. Because some of y'all, most of y'all who watch RLMR TV faithfully are people who are trying to get out the matrix. You're trying to get out of this life. And it's hard, because it's hard to give up your friends. It's hard to give up those old habits. It's hard to do that. And it's hard to go somewhere new. And it's hard to speak and talk and receive new energy and learn things, whether it's go back to school or just learn a new city or learn how to eat right. You know, all these things are hard. But here's the other thing, staying where you're at is hard. And so it's all about perspective, because when you change the way you see things, the things you see change. That is so key. That is such a simple yet powerful quote. When you change the way you see things, so when you change the way you see that hard is of leaving those friends behind, or how hard that is of leaving that relationship behind, or how hard that is to go back to school, or how hard that is to give up the foods, and see staying where you at as a harder hard. You know what I mean? Like, that's more hard. And that's the harder of the hards. Like, you gotta pick your hard. One of them's gonna be hard. But here's the thing, like, this is what's great about doing the uncomfortable. When you get outside of your comfort zone and when you do that hard that has a reward, like some hard is just hard because you're just stuck there. But then there's some hard that has a reward. And so changing the way you eat has a reward for it. Staying where you're at, the only reward is your comfort. And your comfort is ultimately making you miserable. See, you cannot live in your comfort zone. You can, but you're really just surviving. But if you want to come alive, you got to step out of that comfort zone and do something that's hard. Without pain, there's no growth. So when you grew up as a kid, like you had to fall down to walk, remember that? But in your mind as a kid, all you wanted to do was walk. Didn't matter how many times you fell or fall down or bumped your head. Like, if you could get that child's mentality back, that child's mentality. See, some of us have got too grown for baby steps. And you don't want to do the baby steps, the uncomfortable baby steps, because you just want to jump, leap, and be there. Doesn't happen that way. You can jump and you can leap, but you're gonna grow your wings on the way down. So you're gonna be scared, it's gonna be crazy, you're gonna bump your head, you're gonna run into people, you're just gonna feel all kind of types of awkwardness. But that's okay. I want you to really, really, really think about choosing your hard. Life is hard as it is, and it's hard to change. But which one is harder? Is it harder to stay where you're at and live life in a place where you may end up one day saying, man, I wish I would have went for it. I wish I would have tried this career. I wish I would have tried this relationship. I wish I would have moved. I wish I would have went back to school. I wish I would have took my health more serious. Or do you want to say, I did what was hard, and it was hard for a little while, and then life became fun and adventurous. Remember, I said this just the other day. You can't be in a place of survival and trying to get to a place of success. Success requires an element of risk and uncomfortable actions. And you just gotta take it, and it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be hurt. You might cry, you might feel lonely, you might feel crazy for a little while. But there's a reward at the end, and that reward has to be worth the discomfort. Because you don't want your dreams to die for the price of comfort. Because this comfort, you don't even really like it. You don't even really like it. But you became used to it. And remember, I did a video about the frog who sits in the water, who gradually gets warm, and then that water gets to a boiling point. That's what's happening to you, and you want to get out the matrix. I know you do. So listen to your boy, 1R2L. I went a little bit longer than I intended, but get out the matrix, get out the hot water before it gets turned up on you, and go live life. Go do what's hard, and I guarantee you it won't stay hard. It'll be hard for a little while, and then guess what? You'll start looking for another hard and a new uncomfortable situation. And you'll always, if you can learn to like value, to challenge the comfort zone and know that being comfortable is being still. Being still is the closest thing to being dead. So get up, get moving, enjoy this life, do the uncomfortable. It's 1 R, 2 L's. I love hip hop. And I'm gonna be this week, Friday, doing the Jay Bush release party for Cue the Tape, his video release. I'm really excited about that. Hope y'all in the Knoxville area come to the Square Room this Friday, August 19th. But it's your boy RLL signing off. Peace.